Hey guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, then hi, my name's Hannah, and today I'm going to be telling you all about what I got for Christmas and what I've thrifted in my hometown, book edition. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, then please like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and let's get on with the video. Okay, so this is the first book that I was gifted for Christmas by my parents. It looks really interesting and I'm excited to read it. It's all about sort of colonial topics with art and with artifacts, and it case studies with the Benin bronzes, which I don't know anything about, but I'm really interested in working in museums and I've done some experience there, so I think this will be really enlightening for me. Okay, so this is my second book that I got for Christmas, The Fabrics of Civilization. The contents splits this into chapters on dye, cloth, weaving, and it's all about like the history and the origins of clothing and textiles, which is super interesting. The main reason I'm excited to read this book is that I actually have a project all about Minoan fashion and textiles that's due at the end of January, and I know that they are used as a case study in this book, so I am very excited to learn more about that for my project. So the final books that my parents got me are actually a part of a wider set. I already have in Nottingham the book about archaic and classical Greek art, but here I have got the Oxford History of Art books, and there's a huge set of them, and this is the classical art one by Mary Beard. So this is going to be great to read because you guys know that art is my passion. The next one is Aegean Art and Architecture, which will again be great for my Minoans project. Lots and lots of like really good like pictures in here to help me out. And finally, I've got The Art of the Roman Empire, and this is all about like imperialist art, and again like super interesting, and yeah, so I'm very excited and grateful for these. So the final book that I got for Christmas is one that I actually chose myself on eBay. Now, when I was back in Nottingham, I thrifted two books in this series, and they sort of go from prehistory to modern history, and I found the ones all about from 900 BC to sort of 980. So there were two books that covered that period, and I was really kicking myself when I found out they had a book about prehistory to 900 BC, so of course I had to hunt it down. This one wasn't as cheap as my thrifted finds, but I felt like I had to have it. So this is my final book. I'm really interested in prehistoric art, and there are lots of really great examples in here. So it has these like really cool fold-outs, which are a bit impractical, but essentially these books are just split into continents, and it talks about what was going on in each continent at the time. So yeah, I'm very excited to read this, and of course I'm very happy to have finished the set because I like to complete sets. Okay, so moving on to the books that I've thrifted in my hometown since being here for Christmas. So I've only found 3 books, which isn't the best. I've kind of come to the conclusion that Nottingham has better charity shops in terms of books, but here's the ones I've found, and I think they're gems. Another thing to note is that charity shop books seem to cost a lot more in North Yorkshire, so bear that in mind. In Nottingham it's much cheaper. And I think it's probably like a city thing, but I digress. All of these books were found in my local Oxfam, which is my favourite shop for finding books in. So this is the first book that I found. It's all about the Dark Ages, and this cost me £1.99 in the charity shop. So basically this book is about the Dark Ages in Britain, and it focuses on some key historical figures. I don't actually know much about the Dark Ages in Britain, but I did do a module where I learned a little bit about it in first year, which was all about great discoveries in archaeology, and I learned about Boudica and Sutton. So yeah, I'm very excited to learn something new because I like expanding my knowledge. Okay, so my next book is this mammoth of a book, which is all about world history. This is so heavy I can't even hold it up, I'm sorry. But this one cost me £2.99 in my local Oxfam, which again is a little bit pricey for a charity shop, but yeah, it's got a lot of information in it. It basically goes from the prehistoric world to the modern world, but when it was printed in 2005. I think this will be a fun book for me to sort of have a look at when I have the time and want to learn something new, but it's quite overwhelming if you just try and read it. But basically this is more a browse book. Okay, so I've saved my favourite book that I found to last, and this is The History of Painting and Sculpture, Great Traditions. And it was £2.99. So this book covers 4 chapters, which include the ancient world, the medieval and early Renaissance art, the 16th century, and the Baroque era. So here's an example of one of the pages on Greek art. There's lots of pictures. They're really like clear and concise. It's really good how it's not just massive amounts of information. It's just sort of the double spread and pictures. So it's not too overwhelming, but I love ancient art. I love modern art and how it took inspiration from ancient art. And sculpture is my favorite medium. So I'm very excited to have this. I will treasure it. But yeah, that was my favorite find. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, then please do like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really helps me out. I'm very excited for what the new year will hold, and I can't wait to see how far I can take YouTube and keep building a relationship with you guys and making classics more accessible. Alright, thank you guys so much, and I will see you next week. Bye!